combination of Rupert's audacity and the infection of his courage caught on his kinsman's weaker nature, and inspired him to a temporary emulation of the will that dominated him. "You see," pursued Rupert, "it's not likely that they'll do you any harm." "I'll risk anything." "Most gallant gentlemen. At the worst they'll only keep you a prisoner. Well, if you're not back in a couple of hours, I shall draw my conclusions. I shall know that there's a king in Strelsau." "But where shall I look for the king?" "Why, first in the palace, and secondly at Fritz von Tarlenheim's. I expect you'll find him at Fritz's, though." "Shall I go there first, then?" "No, that would be seeming to know too much." "You'll wait here?" "Certainly, cousin. Unless I see cause to move, you know." "And I shall find you here on my return?" "Me, or directions from me. By the way, bring money too. There's never any harm in having a full pocket. I wonder what the devil does without a breeches pocket." Rischenheim let that curious speculation alone, although he remembered the whimsical air with which Rupert delivered it. He was now on fire to be gone, his ill-balanced brain leaping from the depths of despondency to the certainty of brilliant success, and not heeding the gulf of danger that it surpassed in buoyant fancy. "We shall have them in a corner, Rupert," he cried. "Ay, perhaps. But wild beasts in a corner bite hard." "I wish my arm were well." "You'll be safer with it wounded," said Rupert with a smile. "By God, Rupert, I can defend myself." "True, true. But it's your brain I want now, cousin." "You shall see that I have something in me." "If it please God, dear cousin." With every mocking encouragement and every careless taunt, Rischenheim's resolve to prove himself a man grew stronger. He snatched up a revolver that lay on the mantelpiece and put it in his pocket. "Don't fire if you can help it," advised Rupert. Rischenheim's answer was to make for the door at a great speed. Rupert watched him go, and then returned to the window. The last his cousin saw was his figure standing straight and lithe against the light, while he looked out on the city. Still there was no stir in the streets. Still the royal standard floated at the top of the flagstaffs. Rischenheim plunged down the stairs. His feet were too slow for his eagerness. At the bottom he found the girl Rosa sweeping the passage with great apparent diligence. "You're going out, my lord?" she asked. Yes, I have business. Pray stand on one side. This passage is so cussedly narrow." Rosa's showed no haste in moving. "And Count Rupert, is he going out also?" she asked. "You see he's not with me. He'll wait." Rischenheim broke off and asked angrily: "What business is it of yours, girl? Get out of the way." She moved aside now, making him no answer. He rushed past. She looked after him with a smile of triumph. Then she fell again to her sweeping. The king had bidden her be ready at 11. It was 10:30. Soon the king would have need of her. Chapter 13.